If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. May 15th, 2024, 17-year-old rapper who goes by the name of Rylo Huncho. Let me say this again. Rylo Huncho is in the bathroom making a rap video. During the time while he's making this rap video, he produces a firearm, fully loaded with a green laser beam on it. He's doing what rappers do. He pointing the gun all at the camera. You know, I'm talking about what he'd do to people with the firearm and all that old type of stuff. This is normal behavior for rappers nowadays, right? After rapping, when the song is done, he starts to speak to the camera. And in speaking to the camera, he pulls the gun out again and he shows the camera the extended clip, the 30-shot clip or 30-shot magazine that is in the firearm. After saying that, you know, this bitch got 30 in it, excuse my language, he puts the firearm to his head, finger on the trigger, and his last words was, "Fuck y'all niggas." And he pulled the trigger and blew his brains out. Cold-blooded demonstration. When this initially happened, a lot of people thought that this was fake. A lot of people thought it was a game. But no, this is real. It really happened like that. Check it out.
Has the Hampton Roads community looking for answers. Over the past couple of days, we've had several viewers reach out after seeing a disturbing video posted to social media.
Well, now we're hearing from Suffolk Police. Brenna McIntosh joins us at the desk to break down what we know so far. Brenna, what can you tell us?
Well, we've received several tips that a local teen died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And video appearing to show the deadly shooting was posted to social media. This prompted us to reach out to Suffolk Police. While police couldn't confirm the identity of the teen, they confirm a 17-year-old boy died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound last week. It happened just after 10 Wednesday night. We're told the teen died in the hospital, and investigators believe the shooting may have been accidental. Now, I did get in touch with the teen's mother tonight, but she says she's not quite ready to talk just yet.
All right, Brenna, thanks so much for staying on top of that for us.
Myself and on behalf of all the hood educated residents, we would like to extend our condolences. Not only that, for those of us who pray, extend your prayers tonight. Pray for strength, pray for comfort, pray for understanding for this family who is going through these trying times right now. Now, let's get into this demonstration because y'all, this right here is deeper than everything that just happened. What makes a young 17-year-old boy sit in front of a camera and play with a gun and put it to his head and pull the trigger? Was it an accident? Or was it on purpose? And the reason why I say that is because before he pulled the trigger, he did say, "Fuck y'all niggas." You see what I'm saying? As if, you know, these are my last words. I'm tired of y'all. Boom. But a lot of people are saying that it was an accident, that he did not try to do that. Now, y'all know I don't show those type of videos on my channel. But if you into that type of stuff, go to my Too Raw for YouTube channel. The link to that channel will be at the top of the comment section in this video here. Go over there, get you a membership, check out that video and other exclusive content. And I'm telling you, man, it's a sad situation. Now, I'm not forcing nobody to go do nothing, but if that's the type of stuff that you get into, then there it is. For all my people that know that you have a teenager running around with a firearm, let me explain something to you. We need to start intervening in our children's lives. I'm not blaming this family, and I'm not talking directly to this family, but I'm talking directly to everybody. When we see our kids running around, a teenager with a firearm, we got to stop ignoring that shit. We got to stop ignoring that, because if we continue to ignore our children running around with firearms, we got to understand that everything that just happened to Rylo Huncho can happen to your children too. If you allowing your children to run around with firearms that ain't got no firearm training or nothing, everybody know you're supposed to keep your hand off the trigger. So if it was an accident, he didn't know to keep his hand off the trigger. He wasn't trained. And being that he wasn't trained to carry a firearm, being that he wasn't trained to handle a firearm, he killed himself on accident. Allow me to say this right here. I'm almost 99.9% sure that somebody in his family, a close friend, or somebody seen him on these TikTok videos, the multiple videos that he made with the same gun. Somebody seen them on there. And ain't nobody intervene. Ain't nobody say nothing. Ain't nobody say, hey, hold on, boy, what is you doing with that 4.5? What's wrong with you? What's happening? What you need that for? Ain't nobody intervene, and I believe that we need more of that, so that we can stop these senseless killings and we can stop this type of stuff that just happened to this young man right here. Let me tell y'all something. When I was a shouty growing up in the hood, and the reason why I'm speaking on this, because I am not exempt from this situation, and let me explain to y'all why. When I was a youngster coming up in the hood, I remember when my mama caught me with my gun. Like it was yesterday. I'm in the room, I'm bumping I'm probably playing like the Ghetto Boys or NWA or somebody like that. I'm ironing my Levi's. I got my 38 snub nose out. I got my money and I got a bag of crack. I'm feeling like I'm the man. While I'm ironing, my mama come in the room. She see the crack, she see the money, she see the gun. You know the first thing she said? Boy, what you doing with that gun? I stopped ironing, I put the iron up, and I said, I'm protecting myself. And I said that as if, hey, look, I mean it's like people are trying to kill me, I'm protecting myself. And when my mama say protecting yourself from who? I said from them boys out there. We into it. We at war. Y'all know what my mama did? She walked out the door. She did not say, boy, you don't be doing that. You need to put that gun down or nothing like that. Because once I told her that I was trying to protect my life, that's all mama needed to hear. Oh, somebody trying to harm my son? Oh, nah. I'd rather you have it than to get caught without it, right? And these are just ghetto rules. These right here just hood rules. This is just how it goes in the hood. But little did my mother know, when she walked out of that door, she encouraged my behavior. When she walked out of the door, that told me in my mind that, hey, it's okay for me to have a gun now. My mama even know I got a gun now. You see what I'm saying? But probably in her mind, she's probably thinking like, okay, somebody trying to kill my son. I know how these boys be getting into it. Okay, I'm not finna tell my son not to have no gun because I don't want my son to die. In her mind, that's what she probably was thinking. But in my mind, oh, you done encouraged this behavior. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. Now I can carry guns in the house. I can get different guns, bring them in the house. Oh yeah, it's on. And that's exactly what happened. But hindsight is 20/20. And now that I have matured into a classic man, I wish that my mother wouldn't have just walked out the room. Even though at the time she thought she was doing a good thing. I wish she would have intervened and stopped it. Or at least made an attempt to stop it. Sit me down, talk to me, do something. Try to help me go through what I'm going through. Instead of just walking out. And the reason why I say that, because now me in my ripe classic age, if I caught one of my daughters on the Facebook, all that, doing all that stuff with the guns and all that old type of stuff, I'm on them. I'm on them. So before I get into that, let me say this to all the hood educated residents. If you see your kids or you see your nephews and cousins and stuff like that with guns on Facebook, you got to intervene. You got to do something, because if you don't, then you are encouraging the behavior times 10, because they on social media knowing all these eyes is on them and ain't nobody gonna say nothing to them. So you got to get on them. Now, if I caught one of my daughters doing that, let me tell you what I'll do. I'm going to walk in that room. I'm going to say, hey, what is you doing with this gun? I seen you on Facebook flashing a gun. What a gun at? Let me see. Damn. What you doing with this 4.5 here? Ooh, what you doing with this? What's this for? Oh, them bitches down the street got me twisted and I'm going to do that. Let me see who you talking about. Show me where they at on Facebook. Because you got to understand, some parents, when your child is into it with somebody, it's not a stranger. All these kids right now that's running around here killing each other, shooting each other and all that type of stuff, they know each other. They know each other hood names, street names, and they know each other names that the mother and father call them. I don't say government name. The child, the name that they mother and father called them, they know they real names. They know them. So you ask, hey, look, show me what they, oh, that's old girl. That's okay. And you make a mental note. You find out who these people, you gather as much information as you can. I'm just telling you what I would do, right? And once I get all that information, y'all know what I'm going to do? I'm going to the police station. Yeah. What? Hood, you going to turn your daughter in and all that? I ain't say that. But I'm going to the police station. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the police, the gang experts or whatever, I'm going to say, look, I need some help. My daughter talking about killing somebody. She got a gun. And these other girls is talking about killing my daughter. Here they go. Here's all these other girls. Here's my daughter and all her friends, and they're all their friends, and they don't like each other. They call themselves ops. Is it possible that, being that I'm here, can you possibly get the rest of these parents on our side and get the rest of the parents on the so-called op side and bring us in somewhere so that we can sit down and discuss that our children are trying to kill each other and that we need to stop it? You see what I'm saying? Because, look, I don't want my daughters to die. You don't want your daughters to die. You don't want your son to die. They don't want their son to die. Don't nobody want nobody to die. So we got to start acting like it. Get these parents, sit us in the room and let's talk about it. Hey, man, my daughter want to kill your daughter. Yeah, your daughter want to kill mine. Hey, bro, we got to stop this. Your son trying to kill his son, been trying to kill him for the last 2 years. And he been trying to kill. Hey, we got to stop this. What we going to do? You see what I'm saying? We got to start intervening some type of way. And we got to stop acting like we hood niggas when we civilians. Bring the police. Get the police involved. These kids are scared of the police. Get them involved and then bring all they little badass in one room while all the parents is there. No guns, and let them know, hey, look, we ain't, y'all ain't finna kill each other, bruh. All us parents, all us in there, we cool with each other. We gotta understand that we ain't got no problems. We ain't no ops. You was not finna leave that boy alone, and boy, you leave him alone. It's dead. Leave that alone. We gotta do something. And like I always tell y'all, I'm not telling y'all to go out on the street corners and deal with strange kids that y'all don't know, because you might lose your life that way. I'm talking about dealing with your inner circle, your children, people that you actually know. I believe that demonstration will work. If I have to go through something like that, that's what I'm going to do. And the police gonna help me, because if they don't help me and something happened to my daughter, they don't want to face them type of lawsuits. I came to help. I came for help. That's their job, to help us. Don't sit up here and see my son on the internet, or my daughter on the internet, like, yeah, I can't wait to catch him. I'm gonna put 2 in him and all that. You know my son got a gun. The police, the FBI, the gang task force, y'all stay on the internet. You seeing my young minor child on internet with a gun, but you ain't gonna arrest him, ain't no consequences or nothing. But as soon as he kills somebody, then the first thing they want to do, let's check his internet. Let's check his social media. Oh, okay, there go the gun he had. That's the same gun that killed. Yeah, now you want to, no. We want to prevent things from happening. We want to be proactive. We don't want to be reactionary. We don't want to wait till it happens and then say, okay, let's go check. No, let's check out his social media right now. You see what I'm saying? That's what we got to start doing. And that's how we got to start making the law, making the police enforce the law. Look, come on. Man, help us out with this type of stuff, man. I mean, y'all here to protect and serve. Help us out. Because we can't do it alone. These boys is too far gone. You see what I'm saying? We need that type of help, man. Quit acting like you a hood gangster street guy when you go to work every day. That's not you. You don't have to go by them rules and regulations no more. Those are not your rules and regulations. Following those rules and regulations right there gonna have your son dead, gonna have your son and your daughter doing life in the penitentiary. That's all those rules got for you. So if you want to preserve the life of your son, then you gotta intervene. I mean, who else is responsible for our children than we are? Think about it. And I can hear it right now. Some of y'all are under the same thought as my mother was. You know what? My son into it with some guys. I'm going to let him keep his gun because I don't want him to die. And that's cool if that's your choice. But allow me to say this right here. If your son kills somebody, I need you to go get him a lawyer. I need you to bail him out. And if he get convicted for the murder, I need you to take care of him for the rest of his life while he doing his time in the penitentiary. Because you're not trying to intervene, nothing. And you supporting that behavior when you say, oh, okay, just let him have a gun. You supporting that behavior. So if you encouraging that type of behavior, just be ready for everything that comes with that. So it's up to us, it's up to you to intervene into your child's life. And stop allowing your child to believe and think that they are adults. You 17 years old, boy. You 7 years away from 10. You still a child. And here it is. This boy right here don't have no gun training. And they'll put this gun to his head and done blew his brains out. Cold-blooded demonstration. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Now, before I depart, allow me to give a shout out to some of the blessings that I received this week. Allow me to give a shout out to Melissa Don for the $10 PayPal. I really appreciate that. Pookie TV X for the $5 Cash App. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Nina for the $10 Cash App. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Celdrick Green for the $2 Cash App. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And last but not least, the Breezers for the $5 Cash App. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love. And y'all take care of yourself out there.